Hello friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to share these 2 easy application methods for this amazing cream makeup. This is my before and after, just real quickly before we get started, and here we go. I am actually going to be showing you in this example, I'm going to be applying all of my colors onto my face in specific areas and then blending them all in. Right here I am applying my main highlight shade, otherwise known as foundation. Mine is called Hazel, which is specific to my skin tone. I'm going to be putting this in all the areas that I'm not going to have any other colors on my face. And now I'm going to be applying my brightening highlight, otherwise known as concealer. I mix 2 different colors. One's called Candlelit and the other Sunlit to get the color that I like with my skin tone. And this, ladies, everybody's afraid of until they do it. This is called contour. This creates some warmth and some depth to your face. Your skin's not flat, and your makeup should reflect that. I use this on my forehead. I use it underneath of my chin to smooth out my jawline, and I also use it to give my nose a little bit more of a thin appearance. Here I'm just applying a little bit more brightening highlight. And now I am going into my lip and cheek color, which I am also going to later use on my eyes. I first used the darker color, which is called Renaissance, and now I am using Melody. Right here, I'm just adding a little bit more of the contour to give my cheek a more sculpted look. And then I am going to start blending. I am using our blend brush, which is a double-sided brush to put everything that you see so far on my skin. The only other brush that I will use will be an eyeshadow brush, which has a more dense side and a more fluffy side, just like this brush, just in a smaller version. When I'm blending in on my eye, I do more of a pressing motion. So I'm not getting that product into my creases and my lines. What I'm also doing here is I am adding a little bit more of my brightening highlight as a prep for my eyeshadow. Okay, now when you start blending your contour and your lip and cheek color, you are going to use a very light hand. You are going to be pressing and doing small circles. You definitely don't want to overdo it with this, otherwise you will basically just be wiping the product into your brush. Blending is key. This brush is amazing, and it will give you actually a little bit lighter application. We have other brushes that will give you a heavier application if you're interested in that. Now I am using my contour as an eyeliner. So again, dual purpose for everything. And the Renaissance lip and cheek color and the Melody is being used here on my eye. I'm going to blend that in. And now I'm using my brightening highlight just there on the center of my eyelid to give my eye a more open and wide awake look. Here I am applying that brightening highlight again from the corner of my eye to my temple to give the illusion of a more lifted eye. An eye lift without surgery, ladies. Very nice. Again, that blend brush is amazing. This is basically to help smooth out that contour line and to just clean up that edge. Now I am using some illuminator right above my blush line, and I am also going to use that right underneath my brow here and in the corner of my eye to give that really beautiful, glowy, illuminated look to my eyes and my cheeks. Now I'm using that Renaissance on my lips. absolutely love that I can use these products in so many different ways on my face. It's pretty amazing. And now I'm going to show you one side and the other side, and there you go, all together. Look at that cheek, those eyes. This makeup is so incredible. See, that wasn't that bad. What a gorgeous look. Very easy. And now I am going to show you what I feel might be a little easier for a newbie to apply this Saint makeup until you get the hang of it. Same colors, same palette, same blend brush. I'm using the fluffy end to apply my main highlight, aka foundation, by dipping into the color lightly and swirling it all over my face and my neck. Basically applying it everywhere that you would be applying liquid foundation. And now again, I'm going into my brightening highlight, stamping it into the corner of my eye, the outer portion of my eye, blending, pressing, priming my eyelid, and also the center of my nose. Contouring my nose. You may or may not want to contour your nose. I have a slight bump on mine, and I feel that I like the tip to look a little bit slimmer and smaller, so that's why I do mine. Cheaper than a nose job, ladies. Then I go from the upper part of my ear and I feel downwards to where my cheekbone, actually underneath of my cheekbone, that's where you're going to put your contour. So now I'm just applying my contour almost in a little bit of a curved motion. And then I'm of course going up around my hairline area and underneath my jawline here. This actually gives you the appearance of a smoother, more tight jawline, especially us ladies that are getting a little more mature. We can start to see some changes in the skin there, and that really does give a more even and smooth appearance that way. You don't have to use contour, ladies, but I do have to tell you, you will not regret it if you just try it. Here I go back into my lip and cheek colors, and I also am using it on my eye. That's Renaissance. And the reason that I'm doing two colors is I like that ombre effect right now at this time of the year. A little darker at the end and a little lighter towards the beginning. There's my highlight color there on the center of my eyelid to give that open and airy effect for my eye. Actually makes my eye look more awake. Blending and swirling, windshield wiper motion. You can use your fingers here as well. Your fingers are a great, great tool. And once again, my contour for eyeliner, and blend, blend, blend. I always say that I just can't blend enough. And there you go again with the highlight underneath of that contour area, just to smooth things out, to make sure that that cheekbone looks amazing. And the highlight from the corner of my eye to my temple to give you the effect of a very smooth and tight eyeline. Go with some lip color again. I often put a little bit of gloss over the top of my lips, but then here we go into the highlight. And I also like to do a little highlight at my, illuminator at my Cupid's bow as well. So illuminator just gives your face a completely different dimension, and when the sun hits your face or the light hits your face, it's absolutely amazing what kind of effect that gives. There's just no way for me to describe the way that this makeup feels on your skin, but I can tell you, you will never go back once you try it. Let me know if you'd like me to do a customized color match for you, and I can get you started. Trust me, you won't regret it. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you all again soon right here for more video tutorials.